Alright, so if you were following along this past Sunday, I gave you 3 trades: US30, GBPCAD, and GBPAUD. So let's go ahead and go over those trades. Hope you were following along on your charts or on whatever device you have open, so you could kind of understand what's going on. The whole point of this video is not only to see how we ended up off of the trades, but to get some type of trading education, or try to pick off something off this video at the end of the day. So looking at US30, I was taking this trade off of the fact that I did notice some bullish divergence down here, alongside the fact that, you know, we've been on a very strong bullish trend. Really with the overall markets, we are an all-time high. Every time we do reach an all-time high, we do tend to get a pullback. You know, right here, we actually got this kind of, you could almost call this a double top realistically, and pull down, and then we got pull down, and I am anticipating another pull down. Realistically, out of all 3 trades, this was the biggest winner, even though, as you can see, it doesn't look like the biggest moves, but we did catch roughly 190 pips if you are still in this trade. So what I would do if we were still in this trade, I would actually go ahead and move our stop loss to our entry point. There are a couple of benefits as far as doing that. So when you are moving your stop loss to your entry point, I would be a little cautious. It's more of as far as following your trading plan, but this is something you could start utilizing as far as in your trading plan. So the reason I do sometimes move my stop loss, not all the time, but sometimes move my stop loss to my entry point, is because it becomes a free trade. So when you have a free trade open, in essence, you're pretty much in a risk-free zone, meaning the market could go up here, the market could do whatever it's going to do. At the end of the day, you're not going to lose money. You're already in the green. You're already in the blue in this case, because, you know, we're talking about Forex. You know, you're already in the positive. So anything that happens after that, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect you, because you moved your stop loss. You're already in the positive. And if, let's say, it does move all the way up, well, at least you were in this position to catch this opportunity right here. But it's going to be up to you. I always say, go ahead and analyze your own charts. Go ahead and take the decision off of what you see in the market, not what I'm telling you to do. Because at the end of the day, no one's right. No one's going to have the best way to trade. There are better ways to trade, but no one's going to have the right way to trade. It's always going to come down to you analyzing the markets. It's going to come down to you understanding what's going on. It's going to come down to you just playing along and just following through with your trading strategy. So let's go ahead and take a look at GBPCAD. So for GBPCAD, we were anticipating a pullback off of this triple top that I saw forming on Sunday last week. Unfortunately, we did not get the triple top. We actually got a breakthrough. Now, a couple of things. So, you know, I do see an uptrend here. The only problem that I do see with that is we are at a nice level of resistance right here. And realistically, off of this trade, we weren't trying to catch the craziest amount of movement. We were just anticipating at least a pullback right here to around the 685 area, right? So, which realistically we didn't get because of this drawdown that we were pretty much through this entire week until like Thursday and Friday that we got these nice 2 red candles. So what I'm anticipating, so a couple of things that could happen, and I hope you didn't over leverage yourself. You didn't put a position too big that affected your count to the extent that could have pretty much put you in some type of mood or feeling. So if we go ahead and take a look at GBPCAD, here are a couple of things that could happen. It's either gonna continue to keep on going down. We're going to go ahead and see it push through to around this area and then go ahead and get a bounce back up here. Or we're going to go ahead and see it pretty much bounce back up here. And if it does break this line of resistance, we're going to pretty much anticipate it to go all the way to the blue line right here. Right? So those are going to pretty much be the options. I don't really see GBPCAD coming all the way down to back to this blue line. At most around this area right here. But realistically, I do not see GBPCAD going anywhere else but either here and here, down here and up, or just completely go all the way up to the blue line. But that's how we're going to play GBPCAD. I've actually decided to stop trading GBPCAD so heavily. I've been trading GBPCAD pretty heavily just because I like how fast it moves. You know, you have a good opportunity of catching a fair amount of pips and getting some nice size on your count. But just like it does come with a great opportunity. It also comes with a great amount of risk. So I would be very cautious when trading GBP pairs just because of how fast the markets move as far as GBP is concerned. But for GBPCAD, if you did enter at this very top right here, you would be in a roughly, I would say, 20, 30 pip gain, which is not too bad. You know, a gain is always better than a loss because at the end of the day, breaking even is actually considered a win. Majority of traders are losing money, so anything above a loss is a win. So that's going to be it for GBPCAD. We're going to go ahead and see what it does when the market opens. If it does gap up, it'd probably most likely go ahead and keep on pushing up. But let's say it does gap down, we're going to probably see it either go to around this level right here, go ahead and go to this orange line right here, and see a nice little bounce back up. So we're going to go ahead and let it ride out after that. If you still are in this trade, I would be very cautious as far as leaving it open too much and being too stubborn. Make sure you have your plan and you're prepared for the worst, anticipating for the best though. So that's going to be it for GBPCAD. If we go ahead and take a look at GBPAUD, so GBPAUD was a little bit of a roller coaster this week. We entered around right here, then we got a pull down and then a pull back up and then another pull down right here. So we are in a bit of a cluster right now. There are a couple of things that could happen. So if we do see it break this level of support right here, we're anticipating to take it all the way down here. Let's say we don't break this level of support. I'm going to go ahead and wait for another re-entry over here and then take it down here. Let's say we cross this level of resistance right here. We're going to go ahead and anticipate to take it all the way up here to this level of resistance. So those are the few options that are probably bound to happen. I'm still very a little bearish on this just because of the setup, but at the end of the day, anything can happen. So I would just be very careful. Once again, risk management, money management, trading psychology, that's what's going to make you money. Analyzing the market, you know, learning all these cool little indicators, setting up your charts, making them look all pretty and whatnot, that's cool and all. But at the end of the day, what's going to really be making you the money, what's going to really be putting bread in your pockets, it's not going to be all these charts and whatnot. It's going to be you being able to stick to your plan, you being able to say, hey, I'm going to do this regardless of what happens. These are my steps, and this is how I'm going to go ahead and win in this game. A lot of people have a misconception that, oh, I need that one indicator. Oh, what are the top traders trading? What are the top traders doing? What the top traders are doing are sticking to their plan and are being consistent with their plan and are following through. And they're not putting their emotions when it comes to trading. And realistically, that's kind of how it is in life. You know, if you're taking decisions based off of your emotions, 99% of the it's probably a 99% chance that your life is a little hectic right now, because when you're taking decisions off of emotions, you know, nothing's sure, because emotions come and go. But logic is logic. You know, it's wrong and it's bad. It's yes and it's no. It's binary. It's black and white. So if you're taking positions off of emotions, then I'm guaranteed your account is going to be gone. If you take positions off of logic, I guarantee your account is going to grow. And don't be expecting 100% return all the time. Don't be expecting 1% return all the time. You know, the goal right now, as far as a beginner trader, you know, you're probably just beginning right now and just getting a feel for the market. Just try to break even. Literally just try to stay in the game. There's a saying, you know, 90% of traders lose 90%, like 90% of the money or in 90 days, something like that. But essentially what it's really saying is the majority of traders that start trading lose their money. Why? Because they get too confident, they get too cocky, they think they got into the market and discovered the market right away and they're going to be a millionaire by next year. No, it doesn't work like that. And I could tell you, you know, I've thought like that before when I first started. I thought this was going to be the easiest thing in the world, and I'm not saying I'm not discrediting that it's harder, that it's easier and whatnot, but what I am saying is that it's going to take time and patience, just like anything, but I promise you it's going to be completely worth it once you have figured out some type of strategy or some type of method at the end of the day. But yeah, guys, so that's going to be a recap for the free trades of the week that we took positions into last Sunday. Go ahead and stay tuned for this up and coming Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and post the trades, the free trades of the week, so you could go ahead and follow along. Hopefully, you know, you catch some pips with all of these trades. At the end of the day, all the trades that I've been giving you have been right on the spot. This is the first week that I've seen not too much of a big movement as far as for our positions. But don't worry, you know, every week is gonna go by. It's gonna be up to you, whatever you go ahead and do. And please don't just take the trades off of my word. Please go analyze your trades. These type of videos aren't for you to just go ahead and watch and just enter positions. These type of videos are just to try to give you some type of guidance and some type of overview as far as what's going in the market and what's going to happen, and at least what I think is going to happen. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like, subscribe, leave a comment below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Please share this video with your family, friends, and anyone you think will bring some type of beneficial guidance to them at the end of the day. And I hope you guys appreciated the video.